What is going on, everybody? This is your boy, Man Up. I'm now back in my man cave with my new Andre the Giant belt. Like I said, let me go ahead and put this down. Nice belt, man. Clean backing, too. Nice. Go ahead and put that down. Woo-wee. All right. Now, like I said, I want to talk about people complaining about WWE belts. Here's the thing. Me personally, I don't like them. That's why I don't buy them. Now, that's why every belt you see I have did not come from the WWE shop. Only one did, and it's not for me. Y'all probably seen the video. It's the Up, Up, Down, Down Championship. That's for my little girl. That's the only belt that came for them. And let me explain. It's not because people are complaining that the belts are hollow, because of all the mistakes that comes with these belts. It's because I do not like the quality of the belts. And I've seen a couple of them. Now, this was a few years ago at Toys R Us. Before Toys R Us closed down, I did not like how they looked it. So I never got one from the WWE shop. So, if you don't like them, why are you buying them? That makes no sense to me. Everybody complains about the WWE shop and their belts. Well, I'm spending $400 and then I go and get the belt re-leathered, so that's another $200 or $300. Then I get it re-stoned, that's another $200. You are choosing to do all of those things. That is something you chose to do, so you cannot complain about it. You know what I'm saying? If you do not like it, why are you constantly going back? It's like eating at a restaurant. If you ate at that restaurant one time and you hated the service, 9 times out of 10, you're not going back to that restaurant. Unless you heard that they improved, then you might go back. But my whole point of saying all this is this. All my belts that you've seen, all these belts behind me, all the belts that's off camera that you don't see over there behind me, none of these came from the WWE shop. You know, definitely this one didn't. Definitely this one didn't. This one, you know that didn't either. That's not the Universal Championship. That's the hybrid. You know, they don't make that. You know that didn't come from WWE shop. That one, can't see my Intercontinental. Yeah, there you go. Right there behind me. My Big Eagle, my other Texas belt, my other belt that I did not do an unboxing video on. I'm going to show y'all this one. My, boxing belt. I did not do a video on this one. You know, definitely that didn't come from WWE shop. And also my new Andre the Giant belt did not come from. Here's the thing, like I said, I never bought one for myself from the WWE shop because what I've seen I did not like. So why would I buy it and then complain? Makes no sense to me. Now, what I'm trying to say is, to me, that's stupid. If you don't like I just said, if you don't like a restaurant, if you don't like certain, I don't know, wherever, amusement park, whatever, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to go back. So when I see videos of people complaining, I mean, hey, you can complain all you want. It's your business. You do you. But to me, it's just dumb. It's stupid. Well, I got to do this. I got to do that. No, you choose to. You want your belts to look a certain way, so you choose to spend thousands of dollars on one belt. Like I just said, some people buy the, like I just saw a video, somebody bought the Signature Series Eddie Guerrero belt. I saw that video. Then someone had got it re-leathered. Didn't make any sense to me. You might as well buy the regular Undisputed version 2 belt instead of getting it re-leathered. That makes no sense. The reason why they got these Signature Series so the strap can be remembrance of that certain superstar. You don't like the stiffness of the belt. Okay. Unless you planning on using that belt like your own wrestling company or whatever, who cares? You want it to be TV accurate, so you get the Velcro on it and all that. I have seen Velcro on some of these belts, but a lot of these belts that I see, like in the WWE rings and stuff, they're not Velcro. A lot of them are not. Some of them are, some of them are not. I say maybe 50-50, I don't know. But anyway, another thing, people complain that the plates are hollow. Me personally, when I buy a belt, I'm not finna take the belt apart. That's dumb. I'm not finna mess up what I spent my hard-earned money on just to see what it looks like. Now, if the plates are hollow, imagine if that big old plate was not hollow. For example, do y'all see how thick, do y'all see how thick this boxing belt is? You see how thick that plate is? Yes, it's hollow. I can see if I can show you up under there. Yes, see that? It's hollow. But imagine if this big old thing was not hollow. You think I'll be able to carry this thing around? No. This thing will be super heavy. This belt already feels like maybe a good 5-6 pounds maybe. I don't know. I never weighed it, so I'm just guessing about 5-6 pounds. Now, like I said, here goes a better view of it. Like I said, this is hollow. I'm messing up my belt doing that, Ali. But now imagine if that was not hollow. That's about what? 6-7 millimeters thick. Now imagine if that thing was pure solid. I would not be able to carry that thing. They make the belts hollow because they know you're going to go places with the belt. You might go to a WWE event with the belt. You might go to a WrestleMania Superstore with your belt. You might go to your friend's house with it. I don't know, wherever you go. I've seen people go all over the world with their belts. Like I've seen this one guy have a 24/7 title. He took it to Italy. He took it to Spain. He took it to Europe. Excuse me, I'm sorry. He took it to Europe. I saw Australia. I saw a whole bunch of different places. I can't think of them all, but now imagine if that belt was not hollow. You think he'd be carrying that heavy thing around? No, because it's going to be a little too heavy for him. Makes no sense. Like this big old plate right here on this. I'm not going to check and see if this is hollow. I am kind of now. It's somewhat. And it's about 3.5 millimeters thick. 4 millimeters, 3.5, something like that. This is a big belt. They know you're going to carry these belts around. So if you do not want the hollow one, why don't you spend the extra money from the WWE shop or go to WrestleMania Superstore and get the actual one that the wrestlers have? That costs about $5,000. I've seen some that cost more than 5. I've seen one that costs like $8,000. So why don't y'all do that instead of complaining so much? Yeah, you spend your money on what you want to spend it on. That's fine. That's your business. But if you're gonna buy something and it's not what you thought it would be, then why are you buying them again? Okay, and then just to go pick it back on the strap, because a lot of people say they don't like the strap of the WWE shop. Excuse me there, because it's too stiff. Do what I do. A lot of other people do. They don't go to the WWE shop. You know where they go? To bootleg belt makers. Like I do. Like I said, all my belts, none of them, except for the one that I got for my little girl. If you want to see it, check out my video, Up, Up, Down, Down, Championship Belt. You'll see it. I got that one for my little girl from the W shop. And that's the only belt I got from the WWE shop. And it's not even mine. It's my little girl's. But what I'm trying to say is, if you don't like the strap, then don't buy them belts. Go somewhere else. Yeah, I heard about a month or so ago, probably not that long, that the WWE is now going after all these bootleg belt makers, trying to stop them from making belts, but you already know they're gonna do it. Like I said, how about the WWF logo? Since WWE no longer has rights to that logo, how about the WWF logo? Just saying. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So like this belt originally, when it was first shown, it did not come with a white strap. It came with a black strap. I think the movie was No Holds Barred with Hulk Hogan. I think that was the name of the movie. You saw it laying on a table or something with the white strap. That's the first time you've seen it with a different strap. Now you go to like Fondue or any of these other belt makers, they have different color straps. Here's the deal, man. If you don't like something, why are you constantly buying it and then want to complain? Makes no sense. I have been to several places I didn't like. Or if I bought their food, if I bought a shirt from them or whatever, and I realized I don't like it, don't want it, never went back. I don't really complain about it. Now if somebody asks me my opinion, then I tell them. But I'm not going to sit here and complain. With this being said, is that the belts are made for a certain way for a certain reason. Yes, I spent a lot of money on all of my belts. Even the ones that you don't see that's off camera. I spent a lot of money for all of my belts. And I cannot complain about it if I'm constantly going back. Now, this belt right here, this one right here, this one right here behind me, this one I got on my shoulder, and this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 were all made by the same person. Now I got other belts that are made by different people, but that one, this one, that one, and this one on my shoulder, all made by the same person. If I did not like, he made this one here for me first. If I'm saying his name wrong, I apologize. His name is Jago. Let me just stop because I know I'm messing up his name. He made this belt here for me first. If I did not like it, I wouldn't have got this one and this one. Because I got that one at the same time, and I got this one. Got these two at the same time. This one, I'm trying to point at it. There you go. I got that one. Never mind. I got those two at the same time. If I did not like it, I wouldn't have went back. Then I went and got this one right here behind me. And then just got this one. This one came in the mail yesterday. Didn't feel like doing a video on it, so I did it earlier today. The video right before this one. So, what I'm trying to say is, if I don't like it, I wouldn't go back. That makes no sense. I bought one belt off of eBay, and I never bought another one off of eBay. And you never heard me complain about it either. To anybody. Nobody knows about it. Now you do, but nobody knows. Why? Because I said, I like it, don't get me wrong, but it's not what I thought it was going to be. And I'll show you what belt I'm talking about. And the belt that I'm talking about is my all-time favorite belt, the Big Eagle. Bought this one off of eBay. Nice solid belt, but I thought it was going to be that certain blue color that you saw when Stone Cold had the blue Big Eagle with the blue background around the WWF. The plates are thin, like 2 millimeters, if that, 1.5 maybe. But I never complained about it. Just never went back. That's just my whole point. So it's like, and it's a good belt, don't get me wrong. Has a little bit of curve to it. Not much, but a little something. This is my all-time favorite belt, the Big Eagle. But you never heard me complain. You saw this belt in all of my videos, all of my wrestling belt videos. And some videos that I've done that's not pertaining to wrestling. You probably saw it in my background. But my whole point of saying all that is this. I didn't go back. You see what I'm saying? I did not go back. So I'm not going to complain is my whole point. That makes no sense to complain when if I'm going to keep constantly buying stuff from them. So with all that being said, my only thing is this here, man. I think that we need to stop this. Yeah, you spend your money on something, but you don't have to if you don't want to. You're choosing to keep doing the same thing over and over. So by you choosing to do it, it's on you. And if you don't like the strap, or if you don't like certain things about whatever, go somewhere else. There are plenty of belt makers. I've seen some belt makers make these belts better looking than the WWE shop. Way better looking. You can get some unique titles that nobody has, like these or this one. I mean, you see a few people with this hybrid, but nobody has this. At least I haven't seen no videos about it, I'll put it like that. And of course, I had this specially made right here. So, and then this one here too. This is a wrestling company that's based out of Dallas. BTPW, Big Texas Pro Wrestling, or BTW, Big Texas Wrestling. Whichever one you want to call it, because they changed the name and took off the P. So you can go that route. There are ways to get these belts the way you want them to. So I believe that people need to stop complaining so much, because it's not going to do anything. It's not going to solve anything. I heard people saying that the WWE has gotten better with their belts, but people still find a way to complain. Oh, the belts are hollow. We're spending $400. Well, that's why they're called replicas. That's why they are called replicas. You have replicas, you have Elite, you have Ultra Deluxe, you have TV series, whatever else. I can't think of them all. I've seen a bunch of them. And people spend all this money on one. I've seen one guy do a video. He bought a belt. He bought the belt. He said he bought it for like $500 from the WWE shop. He turned around, got a restone. That was like another $200. Then he turned around and got that belt re-leathered. That's like another $300. Oh man. And then he had the plates polished, was like another $150 or something like that. So he spent about $1,000 when he could have just got the belt on the WWE shop for about $1,000. Because a lot of people do say when they get the TV Elite Series belts, the strap is better, the stones are better, the plates are more shinier, all that good stuff. So it's like, why are you complaining? Just go that route. Instead of buying this belt, then doing this and doing this and doing this and doing this and doing this, just buy the belt. I don't buy those belts because I don't like the way they look. So if I want a belt, I go my own route. And me personally, I like to get belts that nobody has or very few people have. I know a lot of people has my Andre the Giant belt, but not a lot of people have it the way I got it on a white strap with the WWF logo. So that's my whole thing. So with all that being said, I am going to go ahead and get up out of here. And as always, this is your boy Man Up. I'm Chunkin' the Deuce. You was in the man cave. Now I got to be mean and kick you out the man cave. Holla.